Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, or IDEA. The Individuals with Disabilities Education Act was created in 1990 to address how to fit education to the needs of disabled students. These are some of the main principles that are outlined in IDEA and what it does to support student needs in special education. Free Appropriate Public Education, or FAPE. IDEA states that all qualified persons with disabilities within the jurisdiction of a school district are entitled to a free, appropriate public education. A qualified person refers to any school-aged child with a documented disability. An appropriate public education means that the student will be given every opportunity to succeed that a non-disabled student would receive. Least Restrictive Environment, or LRE. Educators always attempt to place a student with special needs in the environment that is the most similar to that of a typical student, but will still allow for the accommodations necessary for the student to succeed academically. This is known as the least restrictive environment, or LRE. Referral and evaluation process. Children identified as possibly eligible for services by parents or caregivers or by perhaps their pediatrician will be referred for evaluation by a team of specialists who will determine their eligibility. IEP. If a student is determined as eligible by the evaluation team, then an individual education plan will be developed, also known as an IEP. This will outline the accommodations and services that the student will need to succeed. Components of the IEP include their current skill level, annual goals, progress tracking, services, the duration of services, participation in mainstream classes, assessments or testing, and transitional goals. Now, IDEA stresses the importance of allowing parents and guardians and students the right to participate in any decision-making that regards their education. Quarterly progress monitoring. Quarterly progress reports are created for each student to help identify areas of achievement and areas that need improvement. It's an effective way to gauge if a student is making satisfactory progress toward their goal. Annual review process. Once a year, a review will be held to discuss the progress the student is making toward their goals listed in the IEP. Team members include teachers, administrators, specialists, and parents and guardians, and of course the student. The team will decide whether any revisions to the IEP need to be made and whether the current goals have been met. Procedural safeguards. Whenever a child is referred to a special education program or service, parents or guardians will receive a copy or a link to access procedural safeguards. These document all of the rights that are upheld through IDEA. Though IDEA presents a basic outline of these rights, each individual state defines them for their school districts. Prior written notice. Anytime a change is made to a service a special education student receives, prior written notice is required to be sent to the parent or guardian so they can review and provide any feedback they feel is necessary. Typically, this notice is sent 10 days prior to the change taking effect, and it will explain what changes are being implemented and why they were proposed. Related services. A student's evaluation team will always consider any related services which may be helpful to a student's academic progress. Related services provide specialized support in things such as motor skills or speech. These are just some of the main principles that are involved in the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act and the IEP process, the Individualized Education Plan that a special needs student will take care of. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or your special needs team. Thank you.